Okay guys, let's do the usual warm-up set. 2 reps with the purple band to assess how the body feels today, if I have any explosiveness at all. And I also feel if I have some parts that I need to warm up a little bit more. Usually shoulders, and today my right wrist a little bit. So I'll do that, and then I will do 2 reps with the black band. Okay, I gave my right shoulder and right wrist a little bit more love. Warmed it up a little bit more. Now I will do 2 reps with the black band. So for some reason my body feels so tired today. My last muscle up workout I did 1 rep with 6 kilos, 2 reps with 6 kilos, 3 reps with 4 kilos, 2 reps with 4 kilos, and 1 rep with 4 kilos. But because I feel so tired today, it feels impossible to wake my body up to the same explosiveness as last workout. So this will be more of a deload workout, I think. Okay, I'll do my first body weight muscle up for today. Sometimes it's so hard to know why you're feeling tired. If I'm looking back like yesterday, there was nothing special. I think I slept well, ate well, but sometimes you just feel more off, you know, like a little bit more tired. You don't feel as explosive. You don't feel as fresh. And then I think it's important to listen to those signs. And I have stopped pushing myself when I feel like this. This is more of a time of, as I said, like a deload, reduce the weights a little bit, but still get a good workout in. Okay guys, ankle weights are on. 1 kilo on each leg. So let's see how 2 kilo muscle up feels today. When I am not as explosive, I have to rely a lot more on technique, and that can be a good thing as well, because then I really have to have my technique dialed in, thinking about all the steps before I do the actual rep. Okay, so the 2 kilo muscle up felt okay, 3 out of 5. Next up will be a 4 kilo muscle up, also just to assess how it feels basically. From there I will see if I'm gonna try the 6 kilo muscle up. So the sun just came out, maybe it can give me some extra power. 1 4 kilo muscle up. So the 4 kilo muscle up felt also okay, 3 out of 5, but somehow I can still do it even if it feels harder. So I will rest for a few minutes and then I will put on 2 kilo more, so a total of 6 kilos. And if that feels good, that will be the beginning of the pyramid. Okay guys, the 6 kilos are on. But I thought that while I'm resting a little bit, I will comment on a comment that I got on my latest video. And he said that need time for the body to learn the movement. So basically he's saying like the body needs time to learn the muscle up technique. And that is so true. Usually takes longer than we think for the body to learn the movement without thinking about it with every rep. And as you progress to lighter and lighter resistance bands, as the muscle up gets heavier, it's easy to forget the technique. And sometimes we have to relearn the technique as we progress in the muscle up. Like when I'm doing weighted muscle ups now, I also have to think a little bit about the technique, even though I have been doing this for years. As I progress to heavier muscle ups, for me it's important to remind myself of the technique to make the muscle up feel easier. 6 kilos are on. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I could do it, but it felt like barely. So this will be my first rep of the pyramid, and I just have to decide what I'm gonna do for my 2 reps. Maybe 5 kilos, or maybe I'll give this a shot for 2 reps. Let's see. Okay, so I'll just answer a question while I'm resting. So he's asking, should lats be engaged all the time or only on the pulling into transition? So for me personally, I don't think about pulling with my lats. I mean, the lats are always engaged when you're doing some kind of pulling movement, but I am focusing more on pulling with my biceps because I feel that I get much more power there because I'm using a regular grip and not an overhand grip. If you're using a slight overhand grip, you will engage your lats much more than when you're pulling with a regular grip. So it all depends on what grip you're using, but also where you put your focus. You can try to play around with putting your focus on the lats while you're pulling up, or with your biceps. And when you're transitioning, you can also focus on your biceps or your lats and play around with the different techniques and see where you are most explosive and where the muscle up feels easier for you, because it can differ so much between all of us, like where we are the strongest and what we prefer. I decided to try 2 reps with 6 kilos, so the exact same weight for the 2 first sets as the last muscle up workout. So let's see if I can do it even if I feel more tired. 1, 2. Yeah, so I definitely felt that, but still managed to do it, so I'm happy with that. And for the top set, 3 muscle ups, I think I'm gonna go down to 4 kilos again, like the last workout, but I'm gonna rest for a while and feel it a little bit. All right, top set, 3 muscle ups with 4 kilos. So basically, I always try to make every rep look kind of the same, no matter if I have weights on or doing body weight muscle ups. That means I try to use kind of the same swing, not too big, not too small, and thinking about the transition as well, trying to keep the technique the same throughout. So that's what I'm planning to do here. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. So at least I managed to do all 3 reps. It felt okay. The last rep felt very heavy, but yeah, as I said, I still managed to do it. Now I'll just rest for a while and finish strong with 2 reps and then 1 rep. Okay, still have 4 kilos on, 2 reps. 1, 2. Okay, final rep with 4 kilos. So a subscriber asked me how he could progress with the muscle up even if he didn't have enough resistance band to help him do the half muscle up. So he basically have the black one and the red one, and when you're starting out as a beginner, you might need the purple band or even the green band to get you over the bar. So I will first demonstrate a half muscle up. So if you don't have enough strength and enough resistance bands to be able to do this, so this is a half muscle up. Basically, you pull up and rest your stomach on the bar. These bands didn't give him enough assistance to be able to do that. So in his case, I would recommend doing explosive pull-ups. So basically, you can work on pull-up timing and touching the bar under your chest or lower. So not pulling too early here, or not pulling too late either, like you're pulling here. In both cases, you will get stuck under the bar. Pull when you're swinging back and try to touch the bar under your chest like this. And you can just do that for reps and sets. And as you get stronger over the weeks and months, you will be able to do the half muscle up. And when you can do 1 half muscle up, you can start your set like this. So you do 1 half muscle up and then explosive pull-ups. And that can be an example on how to progress if you don't have enough bands. So this is a great way to start. If you don't have enough resistance bands to help you do a half muscle up, do explosive pull-ups, touch the bar under your chest. Once you get the strength to do a half muscle up, do 1 and then continue with explosive pull-ups after. And another great way to increase your muscle up strength without actually doing the muscle up is negative muscle up. So step into a resistance band, jump up into the bar, and then just slowly lower yourself and resist coming down as much as you can, and do that for reps as well. So these 2 exercises are really good if you don't have enough resistance band to get you over the bar. And if you want to learn how to do 2 muscle ups in a row, I would recommend watching this video right here.